And let's take it to define the trade swing first. We believe we're doing now a cycle 3, probably cycle 3 plus 4 to the upside, and it should take us to 0.88, 0.8850. Looking at the daily, this is updated daily chart. We have completed double heads. We have, of course, very strong double inverted heads and a break to the upside. All the labels are correct. We have an A and a B and C down here in red that has completed because it does 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 internal Roman italic swings. This is high degree 5, this is high degree 3, this is high degree 1, this is high degree 2 here, and this is high degree 4. I'm referring to the English labels in brackets, yellow. They complete a wedge and an internal wedge, and now the bounce takes us to level 1. We have already taken out level 3, so we must go to level 1. 87.97, which is really 0.88. At that point, we expect shoulder levels. We have to think no further. We just want to take the trade to 0.88. Let's take a look at the triggers. We have an excellent trigger on the 4-hour time frame. This is the 4-hour chart, and this is, of course, a reversal trigger. All around what are reversal triggers? When the market has been trending to the downside, has always been rejecting at the 200-point moving average. Suddenly, it now supports the 200-point moving average. Everything is now crystal clear. We just buy the market, hold it to 0.88. You can even get 0.8890, but 0.88 is right there. 38.2, 0.8802, level 1. Again, if we take out the level 3, you must, I think, usually you go to level 1. So between 0.8750, 0.88, we go for 0.88. Take it now to 2 hours. We have the same trigger on the 4 hours like we have on the 2 hours. We also have the same trigger here on the 2 hours. Take it to 45 minutes. Triggers and all, we're looking at the motive wave here. It shows, of course, all the yellow labels are showing 1 and a 2, 3, 4, and a 5. High degree 1, high degree 2. This is a 1 and 2, 3. That is a 4. Just buy into this mast, you're off. And this is a mast, so flag mast will not break probably 61.850%. So best entry today is 85.60, 85.70. The hedge is 85 or 85.17. Target is towards the end of the week, 0.88. We see, of course, 87, but we will attempt to take it to 0.88 over a 2-week period. Some people see here a shoulder level, so why not crash into a shoulder? It's possible, but the probability is to see attack level 1 before we get the shoulder. All right, let's take it live. Do we have a trigger on the 5 minutes? We're looking now at a live chart. So, like I was saying, we expect a bounce out of level 1. That would even have, would mean that the market actually retracted much more than 61.8%. I have a very strong momentum trigger at this point. Really, very strong. This is a very strong reversal trigger. And we have a bounce out of a level 1. I don't think we need to look further. We also need to conserve time. So we just take the long. If we really have not yet taken the long, we I believe at a very strong, seeing a very strong trigger at this point. So we have momentum extreme on the 15 minutes. This is minus 307. Bounce out of an internal level 1. Right, entry becomes relatively simple. Do we have reversal into momentum triggers? We'll check this on the 2 and 3 minute frames. But suppose I take a long now, it's 85.50, 0.8550, and the hedge is really just below level 1. That's all. So the entry is 85.50, the hedge is 84.80. That's all, just 70 points. We can take it a bit higher, but we want to be out of the noise altogether. So I can take it below that internal level 2, which is 0.85. But again, we want to be out of the noise. Okay, so let's see if we have momentum reversal on the feeds. The most minor feeds are going to be the 3 and the 2. We don't really have that yet, but we are at the right level, and we have cycle extremes on 3 minutes. We have cycle extremes on 2 minutes. We don't yet have any positive momentum. But we can see reversal, so we take the trade. If we are very aggressive traders at this point, of course, we don't yet have positive momentum, but that hedge that we have at this point, 8480, 0.8480, once the market breaks level 3, there is a level 1, sorry, breaks level 1 here, 8570, market is 8556. We can raise the hedge all the way to that level. Becomes an inverted head and shoulder, and the market is going to be moving higher. Let's take it to targets. I'm looking at the 1 hour time frame, and we have a very clear, excellent bounce here on the 1 hour. Sorry. So resistance one this week is 8650 or 8660. Resistance 2 this week is 8735. We want to be efficient, so we'll just take it to end of the week. We will roll the trade across CPI numbers on Friday and on Thursday. Thursday and on Friday. CPI on Thursday, PPI on Friday. So the market is a long. We're going to have a hedge at 84.80. We're going to take it to end of the week. We are probably looking at 87, somewhere between resistance 1 and resistance 2. Resistance 1 is 86.50. Resistance 2 is 87.35. We're going for 86.94 showing here, which is really 87.